You've probably heard of the phrase, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's not a famous saying for no reason. Alas, this is our society's reality, and it resonates well with most people, though it's a bitter pill to swallow. Sure, you can argue that this isn't entirely true because we've seen a lot of success stories in the media, but those stories are the exception, not the rule. Our current system caters mostly to the 1%. Larry Summers, former Clinton and Obama advisor, once said, "When the rich get richer, they get more powerful, and that puts them in the position to lobby for policies that make them richer still." So, for the rest of the people who live in the poverty line, it's hard to make the cut. In today's video, our spotlight will shine on exactly that, how people can go from rags to riches even when under a system that works against them. But before that, go ahead and click that like button. It helps bring more people into our little bubble. While you're at it, click the bell icon to subscribe to this channel and stay on the loop with the latest videos on personal finance and investments. Number 1. Stop depending on others. Before anything else, you have to accept the harsh truth that everyone is out only for themselves. You can be optimistic and think that maybe, just maybe, someone in the government can spark a change for the impoverished, or a billionaire can turn into a humanitarian overnight. But let's be real. That's just wishful thinking. Well, at least for now. I'm not saying that we should just let the government continue making life hard for the less fortunate. What I'm saying is that if the system's clearly not working to your advantage, it's better for you to get up and take the reins than to sit down and do nothing but complain about the life that you have. Don't expect for help to come. Rather, expect to do everything on your own. That's the first step in building a better financial life for yourself and your loved ones. Number 2. Know your value. Knowing your value also means not settling for less. And yes, I'm talking about your livelihood and pay. Growing up poor, you might have the "this is better than nothing" or "this is the best I can do" mindset, which leads you to settling for a job that gives you just enough to pay the bills and put food on the table, even though it's taking up an unhealthy amount of your time and gnawing at your well-being. This is a dangerous riptide that will keep on sucking you back into the deep when you are trying to rise to the surface. It might be sustaining you now, but soon, enough won't be enough. When emergencies, unemployment, and economic instabilities hit, you will eventually go back to where you started. That is what we're trying to avoid. Of course, we all start at the bottom, so it's possible that we get a low-paying job at the beginning. But it's not good to stay there. Instead, build on the skills and learnings that you acquired from your first job, then keep on moving to the next big thing. Don't settle with familiarity and comfort. Not only will you be valuing yourself, you will also be showing people how to value you. Number 3. Plan carefully and make wise decisions. You shouldn't begin your ventures just for the sake of doing it. You need to carefully plan it in a way that you can get good, if not the best results. This can help you calibrate your focus and discipline yourself so you can attain your goal of being financially stable. Now, you might be thinking, how do I start? Well, first, you need to know what to do with your money. It's a good thing that we talked about that in our previous videos titled, "Do This With Your Money and Get Results," and 6 Great Investments to Make for the Year 2022. You can go and check them out after this video to get an in-depth explanation of how you can manage and maximize your money well. But if you're on a rush, here's a quick summary. First, you need to track your expenses properly and save as much money as you can. Then, channel that money you saved up into valuable investments or income-generating assets. There's a wide array to indulge yourself in: business, stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, alternative investments, real estate, or Roth IRA. Choose the ones that fit your risk appetite and lifestyle perfectly. The long and short of it is to not let your money grow stagnant. Always make sure that you have some sort of passive income and a steady stream of money for you to be secure, even in tough times. Number 4. Set up a routine and stick with it. Pair your plans with an effective routine that you are sure you can stick to. One best practice is to follow the 21-90 rule, which states that it takes 21 days to create a habit and 90 days to make it a permanent part of your lifestyle. Basically, what you need to do is set up a routine, then follow it religiously for 21 straight days without fail. Keyword, without fail. Most people fail to do this since they are not properly motivated. They begin their 21-day challenge just for the sake of finishing the 21 days and give themselves a pat on their backs for doing it. While it's good that one can do that, it will not be good enough in the long run. Eventually, you will relapse into a pattern of procrastination, self-criticism, and laziness. What you should do is find a good motivation for you to do the things you put into your routine. Then, think about the benefits you can get from those in the future. Say, for example, you want to start working out at the gym. Think about why, when, and how you're going to do that. Doing so will make you realize that it's not just in your list for show, but something that you really need to do for yourself. Now, another challenge you will face when doing this is getting tired of following the same boring routine over and over. But trust me, when you feel that way, just know that you're doing the right thing. You think successful people always have fun? No. What you see from influencers on social media is not the reality. They might look like they're always out having fun online, but behind the scenes, you will find out that they are just like most people who make proper money. They all have the same boring routines that work for them. The sooner you can make yourself comfortable with this, the sooner you can do your 21 days without fail. After that, keep it going until the 90th day. You'll be surprised about the change you'll have undergone by then. Number 5. Never stop learning. You might have heard of the phrases, readers are earners or readers are leaders. These have so much truth in them. Just a quick Google search will show you that most millionaires and successful people tend to read a lot. There are always new skills, tricks, and opportunities you can acquire in your lifetime by reading. Since your goal is to get out of poverty, you should read up on books that talk about self-improvement, essential skills, money management, economics, business, and the like. If you're not the type to read, don't worry. Learning manifests in many ways. You can watch documentaries or YouTube videos like the ones we have on our channel. If you're someone who enjoys learning through good visual aids, if you don't have the time to spare for watching videos, you can listen to podcasts, audiobooks, so you can continue working while learning. If you're someone who'd rather experience the real thing, you can always take up online courses or free workshops offered by the government, especially if you want to learn new, in-demand skills that can help you land a better job. The point is to never stop learning. Just as you would invest your money in income-generating assets, so should you invest in yourself. We are all born into different circumstances, and while it is unfortunate that most of us have to work harder than the others to live a comfortable life, there's nothing you can do but build yourself up. Always keep in mind that it's not your fault that you were born poor, but it is totally your fault when you stay poor in your lifetime. Hopefully, this video motivated you to start improving your current situation. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and click the bell icon too to see brand new videos on personal finance and investments regularly from this channel. Thanks for watching, and until the next video!